everyone, just want to have a bit of a chat about word count. I've done multiple videos on word count before, but this is how I find the word count of my novels. Now, a lot of people are like, oh, you just get the, the final edition, the final draft, and you see what the word count is. I don't do that. What I do is once it's finalised as a Word doc, I make a copy, label it with the word count. I then open that up, strip out all front and back matter, because that's not the text of your book. That's just front and back matter. What I then do is I strip out all of the chapter titles. I don't give each chapter a title. It's just like chapter 1, chapter 2. Strip all of that out so there is just the text left. Now, something I came across a couple of years back when I was doing the word count for a couple of novels is if you use scene breaks, like asterisks or hashtags or whatever, that counts as a word, which I didn't realise. And since I don't write them in my book, I now remove them. So they reduce the word count. Because what I want for my word count to know how many words I have written is the absolute final word count of the body of text. No scene breaks, no front matter, no back matter, no chapter titles. Especially in novels. For non-fiction, slightly different, because of the way you may have laid it out. I laid a couple of mine out differently, so I did include the chapter titles, but I still stripped out front and back matter. And in those books, there were no scene breaks anyway. With the memoir, I stripped out the poems because I count my poems separately as a part of my word count overall. So, and I took out the extra essays I had written in, because essays I also count separately. So my memoir was a little different. I stripped out everything I'd already counted previously, and that's what was left. The same with the updated publishing book. I stripped out everything that I added from essays, and what was left was the 90,000 words. So by the time I took out front matter, back matter, all of the scene breaks, that is my word count for my book. And all up, including the trilogy that is yet to come, it will come out next year. That is, about a rough 153,000. That will take me past the 3 million word mark as a writer. And what I include in that are my song lyrics, which is, where are they these days? I've rearranged the shelf. So that is the series Poems of a Musical Flavour series. They are my song lyrics. I have poems, I have essays. I have my non-fictions, I have my fictions, whether it's short stories that are put in an essay, in an anthology, or whether it's my novels. So I do all of those, count them up, how many I've written, how many words it all is. I'm a bit detail orientated when it comes to this sort of stuff. I get the question, oh, I wonder what the word count for that is. Next thing, I'm counting the words for every single book. So it's, just part of the detail oriented part of my brain that just wants to know these things when I ask a question. It's like, oh, I need to know that now. So that's how I get my word count for my book. Front matter, back matter, all chapter titles, and all scene breaks, because they count as words. So how do you count your words for your books?